We finally have a release date. October 21st, Warhammer. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is coming out. I'm kind of in controversy with the two DLCs that are hidden behind paywall in terms of clan members or clans that you can choose in character creation, but overall, not too bothered behind it. The interesting direction or perspective of the game is that we are playing a character who has a kind of split personality. There's another entity living within your brain. Shout out to Cyberpunk 2077 with Silverhand. We have a Malkavian detective who's going to live inside of us, named Fabian. Fabian. And you can jump between those two when during daylight your vampire is sleeping. We're having kind of like backflash dreams with Fabian and gonna play from him. The whole game is in first person. It's kind of like more of like action RPG. I'm curious how deep it will go in terms of the RPG mechanics, or if it will be anything drawn from the tabletop or the World of Darkness universe in terms of designing what kind of powers and what not our vampire will have. I predict probably gonna have a lot of action-orientated things rather than a deep dive CRPG-like complex character creation that is gonna go on. Playable clans on the base game are Bruja, Tremere, Banu Hakim, Ventru, and La Sombra and Tol Reador are gonna be premium or paid DLC content in terms of expanding on the vampire clans that you can play. Overall, it's gonna be a kind of like noir detective vibe. We're gonna be in a snowy what was it? In a snow-soaked Seattle, and jumping between our main protagonist and the Malkavian detective, Fabian. Jerv, welcome in. Hello, how you doing? Salutations. Let's have a look at the reveal trailer and the new gameplay footage that we have been shown. I am a little bit skeptical of the quality of the game itself because it's shared so many hands and has been thrown from one developer to the other. But I'm excited that we finally have, a final date, a final release time, and get our hands for it. Let's hope it had enough time in the oven and we get a fully polished game, even if it's maybe lacking in terms of in-depth lore and whatnot. We'll see how strong they are in terms of being close to the lore source.
So weary is the wanderer that treads on the fertile
He's looking good.
soil.
Your reputation is legend.
The city flowered in fire.
Pretty powerful punch.
Fire sheen your end.
Don't listen.
It looks like we're some sort of sleeping entity, a very powerful vampire that slept through quite a lot of time periods. I'm curious where our protagonist is from, like what kind of time period he is living. We're gonna be an elder vampire. If I think Pyre, it's the terminology for that. Been a long time. Hope we get a good Werewolf the Apocalypse game as well. Would be nice. There was an attempt towards that direction, but oh boy, was it not that good. Please been Fabian and Fire. Okay, that's probably the name of the protagonist. Werewolf above vampires.
This is something. Fire, can you... Oh, guess I found my body.
Detective, is there something you need?
I think this is an interesting premise of jumping between those two characters' perspective and experiencing those two story arcs.
Was the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots.
I'm also curious how strong the craziness of the Malkavian will be.
I think I know what you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
trouble comes in pairs.
This doesn't look good. It's daylight.
You are not the only one who has had strange dreams. I see a garden, and I have met someone.
But that would mean...
Who is he?
Oh.
It brought you here, my fire. My fire.
October 21st, coming out. Intriguing. I'm down for it. I'm curious how long the game will be. I am totally okay if the game is short, around, I don't know, 10 hours, but we have and gets high intense quality for that experience and time experience. Let's jump also to the part of Fabian that is being also shown.
My name's Fabian. I am a vampire, Malkavian by blood. I work for Benny.
I've heard of you.
Kind of very relaxed and normal as a Malkavian. If I'm not mistaken, Malkavians had the brink of insanity, possibilities and powers to see into the future, into the past, and you know, having a struggle to keep a straight mind.
All good things, I hope.
I have heard of you.
And I was, and still am, a detective.
Fabian, are you out on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy.
Matter of fact, I just started a new case.
It's a curious one. There's a girl.
Isn't there always?
Figure it out, Fabian.
Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to?
Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two.
You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm not sure how
Was
you
that
keep
Peter
your
Griffin?
job.
Just unlock the door for you.
What are you hiding?
These are not the dudes you're looking for. Okay, we have a lot of mind manipulation things. This will not be an RPG like Bloodlines was, more like a Dishonored-like experience. Kill Carnage previewed it yesterday for 3 hours. Large life, interesting. Man, why are we not that big that we can get those exclusive access to games to highlight it and showcase it? Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That's shout out to you guys. If you're watching this on the tubes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And for you guys who will be live, follow the channel, share it, tell it, share the people. But given experience, their curves were very different. Some could be your textbook insane, some hyper fixated thinking, and some who they're not. And someone who they're not. Okay. That's intriguing. That's intriguing. I did larger life all the way. Welcome in.
Why the hell would it matter what you remember, Fabian? It's not like you can change the world.
You don't really know me at all, do you, Detective?
So it was not a cliche. They're all insane with the Malkavians. They have different angles of that. I always thought that Malkavians are completely bonkers in their head. It's basically him always being at the cusp of unraveling some grand conspiracy. It looks like it. I'm glad it's not the old-timey RPG game. Dishonored like fits the power fantasy for being a bloodsucker much more. You think so, Chaos Comp? I mean, it's probably a taste of gameplay and whatnot. I would be totally down for a turn-based experience, top-down, isometric, and have the cutscenes in this kind of like way presented in terms of like first-person drive-through, face-to-face interactions when you have a talk with somebody, and then when it's going to controls go back to isometric and have turn-based combat and deep RPG things, but don't have to be, of course. But yeah. It's a very polished state, so it'll be a good RPG action game. Yeah. Do we have a solid that is in polished states, or do we just have the first 2 hours who are looking very good? Because the problem with what I see is probably that the beginning will be very fledged out, and the more we go towards the end, the stronger we'll see that there is, you know, lack of quality, lack of polishing, because it was in so many kitchens and so many cooks have stirred into the pot of Bloodlines 2. But let's hope that Paradox as a publisher has a good hand above it and that we get a quality product delivered. I love the first Bloodlines, so expect to be disappointed. Is that so, Somna? I will go open-minded into it. But yeah, eye testing said what I saw in the preview. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I could be a torturer, a mobster, a serial killer. But you never did notice me, did you?
Would you kill Detective for a cigarette?
Oh boy. But I'm very intrigued between this personality split to experience more or less 2 story arcs at the same time and to see Seattle burn again. Well, be prepared to have definitely a lens play going on for Bloodlines 2 here. We're going to dive into it. We're going to play it and then hopefully help you decide if you enjoy it, want to tackle it your own as well, or save a coin and not do it. Quick question though, what is your favorite vampire clan and why? I'll be quite intrigued by that. And what do you think of this angle with the Malkavian being in your head as a detective? It seems also with Bloodlines 2, getting a little bit of nice character customizations in terms of appearance. Is that a way that I can just change my appearance on the go? How I see fit? But, oh wow. All kinds of different styles. Looking good. These glasses, when I see them, I always have to think of that superhero, Daredevil. The blind dudes. It also looks like we are getting 3 editions. Not a fan of these editions. Base Bloodline, Deluxe Edition, and Premium Edition. I wonder what the difference is between the Deluxe and the Premium. So the Deluxe Edition has the base game, has the cores in their base. Apparently you can make like a memory where you can decorate your stuff. Haven decor. A stop sign. So, question to you. Why do I want to pay 10 euros more just to have a stop sign, neon lights in my Haven whatsoever? And then the premium one, who's 20 euros more, 30 euros more even, that gets the La Sombra as a clan and the Toreador. I guess the whole production costed so much money that they had to split this up to milk more out of it. I mean, it's kind of like a Paradox policy as well to go crazy on the DLCs and have for every little nitty-bitty a paid DLC out of it. I'm pretty sure that just for this exclusive sphere, a lot of the people will go for the premium edition just to have access to those other clans as well. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of it, but I'm totally okay with just a base game without any special to it.